Hello, welcome back to my channel. We are almost in September and I'm so excited for the fall. Fall is my favorite season of the year. And as much as I love summer and shooting with lots of sunlight, I always love the fall and the rainy season here in the PNW. It's always so cozy and I'm excited to share more cozy videos too because definitely switching things up, so I'm excited to share more. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Holly from Life with Holly Lifestyles. I'm so excited to share my life as a content creator. I also share a lot of desk, tech, productivity, lifestyle videos, so if you're interested in any of that and all of that, make sure to subscribe. For my plan with me, I share a little bit of updates of my own content creation stuff, my small business, and a little bit of personal stuff. And for those that have been watching me for a while now, thanks for always sticking around and watching my videos. I'm so excited to keep sharing more, and without further ado, let's get in today's plan with me. Okay, we're up and a little bit personal, and I got my notes all here. So first off, I'm going to start off with Life with Holly Lifestyle. That's what we always start off with, which is this channel. I do short form and long form content. So first off, I want to share that I finally shared my digital freebie that I've been wanting to do for a couple months now. It is the Matcha Daily Planner set. Comes with a daily planner, some cute sticker labels, photos, recipe, and all that. So this is how it looks. I also did do a behind the scenes video in my last YouTube video, so if you haven't seen that yet, I'll make sure to link it up in the cards up above and down below for you to check out. I share a little bit of behind the scenes on launching that. It is officially launched, so make sure to grab it while you can. It is free. All you have to do is sign up for my email newsletter, which I will link down below, and you get access to all these other freebies too. So yeah, the next thing is last month I did mention that I was trying to ease off of gifted collabs, but I had a bunch in hand that I had to finish off this month. I'm actually pretty much done most of it. I just have one or two left. In the last couple of weeks, I've been trying to be more mindful of gifted collabs and even paid collabs. And as I mentioned before, I wanted to do more intentional kind of posts, also change things up a little bit and kind of just switch things up and see how it goes, especially for the fall. I've been also posting a lot less the last couple of weeks because I've been busy with my small business, which I'll mention in a little bit. But also, baby is 6 months old now. She has a longer awake time. She needs to start eating, so that's going to take a lot of time. And just in general, it's going to be nice to be with family and baby. So there's a little bit of that I also want to spend time on. We'll see how things go. I'm just going to let things go as the flow because I've never had a baby before. I've never had to do all these crazy things. So it's just gonna go with the flow. But thanks for always being here, watching my videos. I explain a little bit as I always go, and you kind of experience it with me, which I also love. But yeah, that's a little bit of update on posting and stuff like that. I'm still kind of on track with posting on YouTube every week. There might be once a month where I have 1 week off, depending if family's over and I can't really film, or I'm just too busy that week and just can't film in general. So that's kind of where I'm at. I still been pretty much uploading every week, so I'm happy about that. I still love long form content. I still want to continue that. That's a little update on long form content. Also for short form content, I also want to do more photos. I miss the days when Instagram is just all about photos and not videos. Sometimes videos is kind of hard when baby's awake and I can't really film because she's like either talking or in the middle of something. So curated photos seems something I also want to do for the fall. So I'm excited for that too. I also want to do one more big project for this year. I want to release a new free Notion template. I got an idea back when I was doing my productivity vlog, which I will link up at the cards and down below for you to check out if you haven't seen already. That was also the video where I got the idea of the Matcha Daily Planner set because I was using AI to get some ideas. So that's how I got that idea, and I was going to save it for fall, and fall is almost here, so I gotta start working on that one too. Other than that, there's been changes in the space. I have one cool little project that I'm going to be working on. Another one is also reorganizing my space. I did reorganize it when I moved into the space, but things have been whack. I've been just shoving things in random places, so that's also something I need to do. But other than that, there's also some changes coming up in the space, and you'll probably see a video very soon. So make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, and that's my updates for Life with Chloe Lifestyle. So let's get into updates for my shop, Poi Hun. Okay, let's chat my shop, Poi Hun. If you're new to my channel, I have a small business called Poi Hun, which is a planner and stationery shop here in Seattle, Washington. We're mainly focused on customizable planners. We also have some fun desk accessories and any type of stationery you can think about, like notepads, stickers, pens, and a lot of that. I've been doing a lot of crazy things this month, so I definitely want to update you guys on that. So after I finally released my Matcha Daily Planner set in the beginning of this month, I went full force into Poi Hun. I had a lot of projects that I was working on along with my 2026 collection. That was like my main goal for this month because I had to get that all ready for September to release. I'm so happy to finally say that everything is done. The design is done. I sent it to print. We're gonna get it, I believe, next week, and then I can release it on Friday, September the 12th. So mark your calendars if you're looking for a 2026 planner and you want to support me, because they'll be releasing in a couple of weeks and I'm so excited to share more. And also don't forget to follow my shop Poi Hun on Instagram, because I share a lot of Instagram stories there, and you'll get a lot of sneak peeks and stuff like that there right before launch. But yeah, other than the 2026 stuff, I've been working on other crazy things. It's been a whirlwind of just getting all these random samples and stuff like that. So I'll be receiving a lot of that in the next week or so. That way I can start finalizing things, changing things up. And it's always nice to see the product in person. Photos and videos are just not the same. And then I get to test it out and everything. So I'm so excited. I wish I can share more, but a lot of it's a secret. But you'll see most of it this year. So stay tuned because things are just coming along. Last but not least, we have a new production person helping us with just anything in general. Hopefully in the future, in a couple of months, he can also be doing all the shipping stuff. That way the hubby can also get back to his stuff and help me with other things also. But I haven't been touching any of that stuff, which has been really, really helpful with planning out the new products, getting the 2026 stuff in line, and even just focusing on the baby when she's awake and that she's just not sitting there being bored all by herself. So it's been really, really nice, and things are just gonna get better from there. I am so excited to share more, and if you want a productive vlog on my small business, I'll definitely do one because a lot of things has changed, and I'm excited to share with you guys again on that. But that's my update for Poi Hun. So my planner update is going to be really short this month. I actually haven't been using my planners at all. The only planner that I've been using is this little one. I actually went back from the summer folio back to the smaller one. I just felt like the smaller one was always my favorite. It's compact, it's easy to carry. But I went back to this. I just took out some extra pages. Basically, when I moved to the bigger one, I just added the same pages. Everything is still basically about the same, but just more compact. I also have my favorite things everywhere, so that's really, really nice. But I've just been using this, just adding tasks that I need to get from here to work back to here. It's just nice to carry along because mainly I just have the same projects for the last month, and I just kind of transfer them in and out. I also have some home tasks in here too, so it's nice to kind of just have one planner for everything. I've been thinking about 2026 for a while now, so I'm excited to think about more on that. I'm debating if I want to use the 2026 Poi Hun planner. I know I want to use half-hour discount for 2026, but I'm still debating if I want to use the Poi Hun 2026 or Work Week Agenda 2026. I can't wait to share more with you guys on that because the New Year planners are always my favorite because they're usually a little different, and planning out a new planner for the New Year is always super fun. But yeah, I've been using this. And this week I also set up a little notebook here. So this is a Coach notebook cover that I've had for a while now, but I haven't used it. I've been seeing TikTok people talk about it, so I thought it was super cool. Basically, it is a smaller book. It's not as big. It cannot fit half letter, I believe, but I do have my DIY master notebook in here. I've been thinking that maybe if I'm not going to use a planner for the rest of the year and just use the little one, I still need something to have all my notes and stuff like that. So I decided to grab this one. This is a DIY master notebook from my shop Poi Hun. There are 7 different inserts you can choose from, and you'll be able to pick 3 different covers to choose from. I have this one in the inbox so that I can also have other sticky notes here if I want. You can pick 4 out of the 7 inserts to choose from. They're not just like your typical notes pages. They have different types that you can choose. I have my brainstorm here, so if I have something I want to brainstorm. I have my task admin, which is very, very popular. So if I have a bunch of tasks, I need to figure out if it's urgent, soon, or someday. And then I have meeting notes for the hubby because we're going to do a lot more meetings. And last but not least, I have a list and notes in here. So that way I can still have some pages to write down things if I need to. You just slip it in the back. I can also switch this with my other covers if I want, like A5 cover. But right now I'm just housing it in my coach. So that way, if I do have some notes I want to write in, I can use this, and then my regular tasks will be in here. So I think my plan is to not use a planner until 2026, which I'm going to be slowly planning out. That way I can keep things more simple and just straight to the point. And then I have this notebook on hand for any crazy things I need to write down and stuff like that. So that's kind of my plan for the rest of this year, but we'll see how things go because things do change. And when you own a planner shop, you can do whatever you want. But yeah, so there is that. I'm excited to share more next month and see what the updates are. But yeah, last but not least, we're going to chat about my hobbies and updates on that. Last month, I shared that I got back into journaling and I've been doing really, really well on that. So I've been really good this month and I've been doing all my entries in here. It's really relaxing. It's really rewarding to see the pages at the end of the month and you kind of see how things progressed. And I just keep things simple. I don't even use stickers that often anymore, only when I remember to use it. But mainly I just keep track of the day and little things that the baby has done. And sometimes I do add a little bit of photos if it's like, for example, the other week we had some family member over, so I was able to add some photos along with that. And it was also her 6th month, so we have some cute photos here. But I've been loving journaling once again. I also got a bunch of other journals. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do with them. The other main journal I've been using is this one here. This one is the Paper Republic's Grand Voyager in XL. I always wanted an XL one, and they recently released this new edition called the Ice Cream, and this was in chocolate. I've been using this for kind of like a commonplace book. My morning pages, which I call them evening pages because I think a lot more in the evening. And then last but not least, I also want to do more prompt things. It's just nice to kind of see that. So I have some prompts in here and I've been doing that just daily. It's like something super quick. It's not too crazy. It's just a little mini paragraph or a little, or you can even do like bullet point form. It's just nice to kind of reflect on things. But yeah, that's what I've also been using, and this has been really, really nice to add into my routine. But these are the 2 that I use the most. I also have 2 other ones that I'm still deciding what I want to use for. One is going to be for traveling. So if I'm going to a road trip, I'm traveling, or if I'm going back to hometown in Vancouver, I can bring this along and memory keep in here. I have this one here, and then I have another Paper Republic. I really love this material, so I got this one. I'm still deciding what I want to do with it. I have it all set up and everything, and I want to do some drawings and stuff like that, but I need to do some practice first. But I'm still deciding what I want to do with this, so this one's all set up, ready to go. And then I have this one for traveling, and then I have this one here for basically every day. So this is what I would use during the weekends. I'll obviously use my planner for the weekdays because I'm just planning and working, and then the weekends I'll bring this one along. I can do some quick memories if I want to kind of write down what I did, so that when I come home at the end of the night I can write the full detail in here. I usually keep more of like notes in here, so kind of like bullet points of what I did. So like last week I went to Vancouver. I didn't bring this journal because I knew it wasn't going to plan because it's going to be super late when we get home and just be tired. So instead I brought this one to kind of write down what I did, so when I came back I can write it back in here, if that makes sense. But yeah, I have a lot of little journals now that I'm trying to figure out and see what is going to be my core journals and stuff like that. So if you do want to see a journal ecosystem where I share exactly what I use for each journal, I'm going to narrow it down to probably 3 main journals and then 1 travel journal kind of thing. But let me know if you want to see a little journal ecosystem. I would love to share. I'm almost done figuring it out, so let me know and I'll do that video for you guys. My other update is reading. I told you that I wanted to finish this book that I had on Kindle Unlimited. I did not do that at all. I'm gonna let myself a pass because I was super busy with getting the 2026 collection done, getting the matcha daily planner digital thing done, so I'm gonna give myself a pass. But now that I got everything done, that is very, very important. I should be able to have a little bit more time, so I'm gonna finish that book. I do bring this along wherever I go, so if I ever need to read, it's there and ready to go. But last but not least, I haven't done any other hobbies, but recently I did grab a cart here, so I have it right beside me. Let me just move you a little bit. So I got this cart from IKEA. It has all my journaling stuff. It has my painting stuff, my coloring stuff. So I have it right behind my cozy setup here. If I have some time, I can use my cozy area to do some coloring, some journaling, whatever I like. So I have that ready to go. And it's nice to kind of keep everything together. It's hidden behind here, so it's not too crazy looking, so I'm excited to have that. I'll make sure to link this one that I purchased. It's like a nice beigey color, matches with my space really nicely, and just has everything here. If you want a little tour, let me know too. Can definitely do one in a future vlog. But that's pretty much it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. I'm excited for the fall. I'm excited for the new things with the small business. And I can't wait to share more. Don't forget to follow me at Life with Holly Lifestyles on Instagram and TikTok, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!